What's up, guys? It's IFM here, back again, bringing you some more World Cup Pokemon action. And just a heads up, we're breaking out the fresh content in the upcoming days. We're going to try to bring you one World Cup Pokemon match every single day for the rest of the tournament, bring you the top players in action, and make sure you can see the best the competitive Pokemon has to offer. Now, for this match, we got a great one between Limitless and Finchinator. Finchinator obviously representing Team Central, and Limitless playing for Metro. Wait, no, he's on East. Actually, scratch that. I guess he's Asian. He's on Team Asia. So we got Finchinator, we got Limitless, we got Finchinator bringing a Sand team with the Alakazam, the Gengar, the Tyranitar, the Skarmory, the Keldeo, and everyone's favorite Mon, especially CL's. We got the Celebi, and on Limitless' side, we got the Abomasnow, the Heatran, the Starmie, Garchomp, the QRMB, and the Reuniclus to round out that team. And as you can tell, Limitless has a little bit of the Hail team versus that Sand team from Finchinator. Now let's jump straight into the action and see who's able to come out on top here. Now, Limitless is going to lead with the Abomasnow there, and Finchinator is going to bring out that Gengar. And Abomasnow doesn't really want to take a Focus Blast this early in the game, so he's probably going to switch out, and Finchinator is going to do the same, and he's going to send out Case Victory, the Tyranitar, but Limitless predicting that, goes for the Blizzard, gets that critical hit, takes the Tyranitar down to 46% health, and now it's not going to be doing a whole lot to check that Reuniclus there, and that leaves Finchinator in a bit of a predicament. And he's just going to take the opportunity, though, because Abomasnow has to switch out to get those Stealth Rocks up and start racking up the hazard damage as Garchomp comes in to check that Tyranitar. Now, Limitless makes a smart double switch here and goes to the Heatran, but Finchinator predicts that and is going to make a switch of his own and go into the Gengar. And now Gengar is able to threaten that Heatran a ton, as it does not really want to be taking any Focus Blasts to the face. But Limitless decides, hey, let's just wait up. Let's stall a little bit. Let's get that the Stealth Rocks up. But Finchinator predicts it perfectly, goes for the taunt, and the Stealth Rocks is no more. And now Finchinator has the big hazard advantage. Limitless is going to have to take some damage every time he switches in, and Finchinator's not going to do the same. And now he's going to take the opportunity to do what he didn't do last turn and hit Heatran in the face with a Focus Blast, taking it down to 24% after the leftovers recovery. But unfortunately, for his little bit of damage, he takes some of his own, takes the Lava Plume, goes down to 13% health, and now the Gengar is going to be in a little bit of a difficult spot the rest of this game, and it's not going to be able to do much against that Reuniclus, as it's only going to have a shot to fire off one more attack. So Finchinator is going to know that, he's going to switch it out, doesn't want to take any more damage, and he's going to send in that Keldeo, and Limitless makes the switch into Garchomp. Now Keldeo is a great Pokemon to have it against Garchomp, because Garchomp's extremely physically defensive, but when you have Protect on your Garchomp, it's not too hard to predict around those Icy Winds, and he's going to avoid that completely. And now Finchinator doesn't really have many options here, as Limitless has a plethora of Pokemon that's able to easily switch into that Specs Icy Wind, possibly Scarf, but I'm going to guess Specs. And so he's going to have to switch out, and Finchinator is going to do the same, send in the Celebi against the Starmie, and now Celebi's got a pretty big advantage against Starmie. Starmies aren't generally going to stay in here, so Finchinator thinks it's pretty safe to, throw out a Psychic, see what he can hit on the switch. But Limitless is going to predict that. He's going to get the Rapid Spin off, and those rocks are gone from the side of his field. And now that hazard game has been reset to 0, and Limitless is able to just tank up a Psychic quite easily with Starmie and its own Psychic type, granting it the resistance. And now Finchinator is in a bit of a spot. Limitless is going to switch out his Starmie and send in that Heatran, and Finchinator makes a great prediction here, realizes the switch is incoming, throws out the Baton Pass so he can get the advantage on that Heatran and get his own Alakazam in there. And Limitless, no way in hell does he stay in Heatran on Alakazam. He does have Protect, so he's going to take the option there to just go for the Protect, get a little bit of leftovers recovery back, but that Heatran's still in dire straits, and Finchinator's got a huge board advantage there. With the Alakazam out, they're going to threaten the Heatran out, and it's going to be able to hit the switch in, which is a super powerful attack. Unlucky for Finchinator, though. Limitless guesses right, thinks he's going to go for the Focus Blast again, which he does, and Reuniclus is going to take, a whopping 18%, able to recover back up to 88% after those leftovers recoveries. Obviously, it's got Magic Guard, so it's not going to take damage from the sand. And as a result, Finchinator's just kind of forced to switch out, kind of go to Tyranitar, and that crit early, critical. If without the Chople Berry, that Tyranitar is dead when it wouldn't be without the crit, but thankfully, Finchinator is able to hold on to the item that saves his life. And his Tyranitar is going to survive with 14% health, but that's just leaving it in a horrible position, and Limitless is going to be able to switch in that Abomasnow once more and get the Hail going, and keep Finchinator just on the back end. Though Finchinator does take the time to get the Stealth Rock set up once more, so we're going to get a little more hazard damage this game. Does a whole bunch to Abomasnow and Q-Rem. And Limitless is just going to predict that Finchinator is going to sacrifice that Tyranitar, which he chooses not to do. And Finchinator makes the great prediction there, eats the Ice Shard with the Skarmory, and now he's got a chance to set up one more layer of hazards if it wasn't for the Blizzard Freeze. Straight fucked on right there. That Skarmory is just dead in the water. No more spikes for Finchinator, no potentials to Whirlwind, no way to check the Garchomp with that. And as a result, you know, he's just going to sacrifice it the next turn, and as you know, Blizzard's 100% freeze, especially in RBY, and that Skarmory goes down. And now Finchinator's just forced to kind of go into that Specs Keldeo and get a little bit more of the momentum back on his side, but Garchomp's able to eat a Specs Secret Sword with ease. Obviously, his amazing physical defense takes him down to 54% health, and now Finchinator just is kind of out of switch-ins to the Garchomp with that Skarmory down. That freeze was absolutely brutal for him. And he doesn't want to leave the Keldeo dead, though, so he's just going to sacrifice this Tyranitar. And, you know, leave it in a situation where at least he's got sand up on the field, but Garchomp predicts wrong there. Goes with the protect, trying to eat one more Secret Sword, get a little bit of recovery back on his end. And as a result, Finchinator is able to get Case Victory in for free, and Limitless is forced to switch into Abomasnow to get the hail going once again. Takes a crunch to the face. Going to take him down to 1% health, able to recover up a little bit with those leftovers that he doesn't have. So Abomasnow stuck at 1%. The Tyranitar is the same. And Abomasnow just going to go for the Giga Drain there and takes the Celebi. With that, hits the Celebi, and now the Celebi is just going to tank that off easily. Obviously, if Limitless had gone for something like a Blizzard there, that would have been massive damage, but great prediction by Finchinator. Able to eat that with ease. And then get a chance to fire off, you know, his own Psychic into Limitless's team, and able to do some decent damage to that Garchomp. And take it down, and now Limitless doesn't know the last move on that Celebi, so he's a little bit uncertain to switch in either the Starmie or that Heatran, so he's just going to go with the safe play, go with the Garchomp. And Finchinator once again is going to get that Tyranitar, and it looks like he's just trying to sacrifice it to the Outrage there. Going to get Sand back up, but Limitless is able to get Abomasnow back in easily, probably later on in the game, so that Sand's not going to be staying for too long, and Finchinator is in a massive world of hurt right here. Man, he's down to a damaged Gengar, a Keldeo that's going to be locked in, and one of the worst Pokemon in Black and White to OU, the Celebi. Thankfully has the Alakazam to be a saving grace. Going to kill the Garchomp, and now Reuniclus comes in, but Alakazam's not doing a whole bunch to Reuniclus. It's going to be able easily... Wait, what is that? Is that a disconnect? Are we hearing this straight? Did Finchinator just win this battle? I think he did. Let's call... We're just going to call it here. Finchinator is the winner. Limitless times out. See you guys. This has been IFM, and this is Limitless.